Do you ever feel like you need to go live, baby? I'm gonna move this tab over here so I can keep my eye on my money. Keep your eye on your money. Now listen, this is not the Vegan Stephen podcast. This is money. Okay, this is how to make money. How to make money. This is how to make money. Okay. Just check my audio levels. I think everything's going okay. So once again, this is not the Vegan Stephen podcast. This is the Vegan Stephen education program, and it's my money making course. As you all, I hope you paid your subscription free. I hope you gave. I hope you tipped the receptionist. I hope you told her that you liked the way her nails were looking today, because she was at the fucking salon all day. She puts a lot of work into those nails and making herself look good. All right. So this is the Vegan Stephen. We possibly have a guest lecturer coming in today. He has finished his degree in business, and I'm not sure if he's popping in today or what he is, but basically, he knew from a young age he wanted to do business. Vegan Stephen podcast, number one vegan podcast every day. He wanted to. He had clear goals. Okay, he was a young boy. I knew this guy when he was a kid. He was like, I want to make money. I want to make money. So he did well in his leaving cert. He kind of didn't show up to all his football matches because sometimes he had to study business shite. He's been at some young entrepreneur meetings and so on. He's a reflection of the Irish young entrepreneur. Okay, he's an embodiment of what is available to young Irish entrepreneurs. As far as I know, this other guy, I myself, this is my 10th company. This guy, I think he's had 3 companies, maybe. Sure, he'll have to pop in and tell you himself. He's started up a lot of things. He's like myself, man. He's into failing fast to winning fast. All right, clear, calculated risks in the direction that you're going in. Listen, man, if you want to stay up all night, do Class A drugs, sleep with that old man down the road, that is fine. Do that every day, all day. But why are you doing it? Is it because you want to make friends with that old man? Because you want to sell music and son is the number world record producer around the world? Like, why are you staying up all night doing drugs? Are you staying to avoid your problems or to bring you out of your goals or wherever the fuck it is? Some of the best people in the world do a lot of drugs and they're still successful. How the fuck does that work? They're going on a clear pattern. They believe in themselves. Ideally, treat your body like a temple. You are a racehorse. Would you feed a fucking racehorse fucking McDonald's? Fuck no, you wouldn't feel him a racehorse McDonald's. He'd be sick. You find the best fucking fields of green grass and you go, listen, you're a horse. Enjoy. All right? You don't feed a fucking racehorse McDonald's. You feed it the optimum fuel. Do you go around and put in fucking you've a lovely fucking race car? Do you just fuck any diesel or diesel and petrol? Do you put just diesel or petrol in, just fuck whatever in and just hope for the best, just like you do when you go to McDonald's? You just fucking ask for fucking puppet. No, you'll break the fucking car, man. You have to take it to the garage. You have to go to the doctor. You look at the label and go, which does it say? Petrol or fucking I don't know how it works. Petrol, non-leaded, whatever. You put in whatever one works. People aren't investing in the energy they're putting in. People are buying crap, cheap fuel. So then it clogs up the engine because it doesn't have fucking proper lubricant and all the rest of it. You cheaped out on what you were putting into your system. So now your car, bring your car and get it fixed all the time. Why? Because you bought cheap fucking fuel. You didn't buy the best fucking fuel. I'm not saying the best does not mean the most expensive. And I want to quote some rich people right now, but I don't know. I'll go easy on you. Just go. Yesterday, I went on a passionate rant, and I think I was here for an hour and 40 minutes. All right, I'm not promising this every day. This is a premium quality product. Vegan Steven business course. This is a bonus for free on top of your Vegan Steven podcast. Your Vegan Steven podcast is guaranteed every single day, once every 24 hours. Whether it's me on a plane, shouting into my phone, you can barely outmake my face. It's every fucking day. If I have to do the podcast living on a boat because I'm trying to avoid taxes, I'll do it on the fucking boat. And I'll attach my podcast on a homing pigeon sent for the nearest lad who has a laptop with €10. And I'll say, if you upload this video, you can keep the fucking pigeon and the fucking €5. All right. People just seem to fucking give up as soon as they see, there's a bit of work, I'll just give up. What? As I always say, man, turn this podcast off right now and just fucking stop procrastinating. Everyone procrastinates. I procrastinate. Why? Fear. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm here. I'm here to hold your hand and give you that push and that slap of reality, baby. All right, so today we're talking about time management. Okay, we're going to look up this is for business. I'm going to look up because anyone can do what I'm doing, all right? You can have your own podcast right now. Go. I dare you. Beat me. If you outwork me, you'll beat me. Simple as that. What are we doing here? Time management. Okay. Here's the thing about business. A lot of stuff is to do with, you think, I don't have this, I don't have that to start my business. What am I doing? I'm leading by example. Lead your people by example. Right now, I'm recording on this laptop. This laptop is about 10 years old. It's covered in spilt coffee and the laptop is fucking gross, man. You need to wash your hands after touching my laptop. It's disgusting. It has a really old camera, which I always have covered up because I'm afraid of people fucking one of those weird CIA weird things watching me or whatever the latest trend is of the week of fear. I got a really old camera, okay? And earlier today on my Vegan Steven podcast, today's date is the 8th of the 11th. The time is 1:20. It's about 1:30, and it's 11 minutes past 8 or whatever. Okay, I thought I would need the best camera in the world. Take it now, best camera in the world. Costs a good few bob. Takes a good while. Good cut out of your paycheck. I thought I might need something that everyone else has that uses videos. That costs a good few bob. That's one of these like new smartphones. They cost a few euro. But because of what works, a lot of the life is just about, you know what to do, and you have all these ideas, but you're too afraid to try out the ideas and see what works. So then you're just kind of stuck with all these ideas, which you haven't done nothing with. What am I doing? I'm banging ideas against the wall, and then someone goes, hey, you can't say that, you can't do that. And then I know I touched a nerve, and I got to keep going in that direction. You know you're starting to make it big when you get haters, because people don't like to see you doing better than them. They're like, hey, man, he's no better than me. He's a piece of shit. I went to school with that lad. He's trying to subconsciously say I'm no good just because he says I can, I don't know, whatever. Listen, man, I don't think I'm better than anyone. You can do everything I'm doing right now and probably do it better. I'm racing you for the presidency right now, man. Race. Let's go. The race started like 3 days ago, so get your socks on. I'm already 3 days ahead of you. All right, so what I'm saying is you're letting all this bullshit interfere with your goals. You're giving yourself excuses why you can't follow your dreams. My excuse was, I need a nice camera, saved up, never use it. Spend all my time paying off the camera, paying off fucking loans. This thing, I was in up to my balls in some kind of contract I signed up for because I just wanted a new phone and I just needed to go into town one day and some lad was like, "Yeah, I'll give you a phone. Just sign this contract here. We'll just." And I was like, "Can I pay cash? I'll give you like fucking a few €100 now." And he's like, "Sure, sign the contract there. It's only be to keep your 200 in your pocket. We only want €20 a week off you." But unfortunately, €20 a week over a long period of time. A long period of time. I gotta turn off the phone because every time that pings, it's gonna fucking distract me. Oh my fuck! All right, let's stay focused, baby. The lack of greatness is because of a lack of focus, says Jerry Seinfeld, who was just quoting somebody else. Cause everything in life is just a remix. It's almost having an original thought is. I don't know, man. Are there not many original thoughts going on? I don't know. It's what thoughts you apply to your goals and you amplify. And stop doing what doesn't work. When you realize that McDonald's is making you feel like shit, or rather a fast food restaurant, you go, "Oh, I feel like shit. I'm going to stop doing that." No, you go back to McDonald's again the next day and go, "Oh, I feel very good when I'm eating it, but I feel like shit after." Oh, geez. Instant gratification is class crack, but it might be the reason why you're not happy. Not happy. Happiness. Jeez, I could go into happiness now, but we're not going to. We're going to stay on point. All right, so basically all I'm saying is the only thing stopping you from making money right now and starting your own business is fear. I got all this shit, and then I ended up using just a really shitty old laptop, which you have right in front of you right now. So all you have to do, you want to make your own video, you want to start your own company right now, you go to fucking, was it YouTube? You just click go live and go. Start talking. And just and then people were like, "Oh, geez, I don't think you should do that. Oh, I think you should do that." And then people love this shit, man. The only thing stopping you doing it is your big balls, man. Your big fucking balls that you're too afraid to fucking get kicked in the balls, man. You can't be afraid of getting a good kick in the balls, man. I've been kicked in the balls plenty of times by inanimate objects and people. So you gotta get a good fucking hard kick in the balls. That's why when confident people are sitting down, they spread their legs. So like my balls are on the line. Give me a good kick there. Go on, cause see what happens. I got life fucking sus, man. Take a running kick there while you're at it. Go on. Oh jeez. My balls on the line. My life's on the line. I respect what I do. I know where I'm going. I've got a clear direction. And if you want to jump on the old happiness train, I'm giving you information here now, man. I'm giving it to you. Time management. Okay, how does this work? There is a book called, I'm going to talk about Jeff Bezos. Don't talk about he's an evil man. He's an evil. Oh, I don't like him. I don't like his hair. Oh, he's getting a divorce. He doesn't respect women. Oh, yeah, he's fucking rich as fuck, right? Do you want to learn how to be rich as fuck or not? It doesn't mean you're going to cheat on your wife. That's a decision, all right? You can cheat on your wife every day. It was your choice to get fucking married. I don't know what you're fucking doing. I'm just talking shite. I'm just asking questions, bro. All right. Was it something like the 12-hour work week or something? That book is class. There's a few good books about this. They're just about time management. Jesus. Right. I know all the concepts I'm talking about because loads of people just say it in different ways. You'll notice this, everything I say, you're going to be like, "Oh, my granddad told me that when I was 8. Yeah, but you didn't fucking apply it, did you? You didn't. You know how to turn yourself into a Mars bar, but you're not doing it because your friends will think you're fucking weird. And they'll say, "Why are you wearing the same clothes every day?" Branding. Okay? Can you imagine how scary it would be for you to wear the same clothes every day? Do you know what kind of self-confidence that takes to wear the same clothes every day? A lot. And you can get it right now. Just press that go live button. Bing! And just talk. Just talk. Just read the fucking newspaper. Because if you're like me, I don't know what you're afraid of, but I was like staring at that button for hours and days and months and years, just going, oh, jeez. I don't know if I could take the pressure, man. What if I say something silly? What if my oh, Jesus. What if my ex-boyfriend sees it? What did Vegan Stephen just say? He's so controversial. He's so controversial. Okay, time management. Jeff Bezos. What does he do in his day? He richest man in the world. He's been doing this since forever. By the way, he doesn't just do this because he's the head of a big organization thing. You say, yeah, that's grand. He's loads of people working below him and all the rest of it. Yeah. Yes, he does. And why? Because he does this. Warning, your hair might fall out if you do the Jeff Bezos routine. If you start chilling out, relaxing, enjoying life. What problems has he got? Okay, he's probably the richest man in the world twice over. I think he divorced his wife and he's still the richest man in the world. I'm probably saying his name wrong, so hopefully that'll get me out of all the legal things. Oh shit, I better read the legal thing. This is me holding up the little cross. Vampire, don't eat me, I'm sorry. And me holding the little garlic like I know fuck all about law today. I will know a good bit in a year or two. So I'm just trying to cover myself out, whatever. So Vegan Stephen is a fictional character. Vegan Podcast is a parody of a podcast. All guests are fictional. Come on, people, you know the drill. I have a fucking disclaimer. You have to be over 21 and this podcast may cause death. Like, surely that's enough of a disclaimer. If something says, do not listen to me, I will actually might cause you to die. What more of a disclaimer do you want? Okay. Fuck's sake. Time management. What does Jeff Bezos do every day? He gets up around 10, dusts around his house, reads the newspaper, spends an hour or two with his kids, then goes to work. Whoa! He goes to work. What? He just goes to work. What is Jeff Bezos' main job in life right now? To make 1 or 2 key decisions a day. That's it. All he has to do is say yes or no to 1 or 2 times. That's all he has to do. Those decisions, those yes or no's will have serious repercussions. People will lose their jobs. It could shift the economy, depending on whether he says yes or no. All right. So he can't afford to be making small decisions. This is time management. This is managing your energy. Why do I do this first thing in the morning? Podcast, because it's my best, clearest energy. Throughout the day, I'm going to start hearing mad shit like, oh, do you hear China's invading fucking Northern Ireland? And it's going to stress me the fuck out. But right now, I'm fucking clear and I'm focused. As you'll notice, this is the second video I've done today. This is going on to hour 2. So I'm going to have less energy, all right? I can start drinking coffees and stuff to try to keep my energy up, but that can only take me so far before I run out. This is just what Jeff Bezos does. Richest man in the world. Doesn't give to charity that I know of. Maybe he does. Make up your own decisions. I'm just asking questions, bro. Vegan Stephen, the #1 podcast every day about mental health. Right. So does he go in? I don't know. What the fuck? Someone drives him to work, wherever. I don't know how the fuck he has to work. So listen, this lad just tolls around, just enjoys himself, enjoys life, fills himself up with positivity every day, interacts with those people he fucking loves. Richest man in the world, twice over. What's he do every day? What you do every day represents where you'll be in 10 years and so on. If you want to, okay. Stay focused, people. Jeff Bezos. He only has to make 1 or 2 decisions a day. He has 1 meeting a day. I think he stops all his meetings at 5 o'clock. He only shows up to work around 1 or 10, and then he leaves and goes, listen, that's all the end. That's the best I can do for today, and then shows up for work the next day. All right. So what has he done? What has he done that you could apply to your shit? He makes his best decisions. He's very careful with his energy. Time management. I've said this before. Comedians often say this. They can only be funny for 1 hour a day. Do you think, as I said before, all this is an act? Do you think I can be talking real fast. Do you think I can do this all day, every day? I'd like to think so. I can do it every day, but only for an hour or maybe 2 hours. Maybe in 6 weeks, when I get more practice, I'll be able to do this for 6 hours. But right now, I can do it for 1 hour, and I can already tell the quality is possibly starting to diminish. I can notice my voice is starting to get dry, and all the rest of it. Time management. Oh, God. If you want to make, because if Mr. Bezos or whatever, hopefully I'm saying his name wrong, so he won't sue me. If Mr. Bezos, oh Jesus, if Mr. Bezos, if he was clean his own house, right? Every morning he got up, people ask him loads of questions like, Mr. Bezos, what do you want for dinner? What are you going to wear today, Mr. Bezos? What are you going to blah blah blah? Right, all this shit. Like, are you gonna do, like, when you gotta take the bins out? When you blah 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 blah. By the time you went into work, he'd just be like, "Oh my God, my head is fucked, man. I can't. I'm just gonna sit and work today and hope no one notices me, and I'm just gonna do the bare minimum and just get by today." All right. Can you run a multinational company, or even a small company for that matter, using that kind of headset? You can, but you're only going to go a little bit far. You're not going to be internationally. You're not going to be the best in the fucking world. All right. You're going to be better than your friends. You're going to be better than those people around you. But are you going to be better than someone else who's doing your same age and all the rest of it in fucking? I keep saying Peru. I can't think of any other fucking countries for the life of me. Oh, we got Peru, India, Italy, Indonesia, Iraq. Running out of eyes. Oh, jeepers. As you can tell, I have a lot of information, but only in specific pockets. Business, philosophy, music. I'm pretty good at reading people and stuff, just from watching interviews and imitating all their movements. To improve myself, to improve the people around me, to improve the quality of life for everyone. So, decision making, time management. There's books that talk about this. All right. So what have I said? It's all about how you limit your time to have key decisions. Okay, and if that person, Jeff Bezos, ever had to do his own laundry and all that shit, and then he had to go in and make these decisions which could make or break the economy, he'd just be like, "Oh, I'm too fucking tired for this, man." Already as it goes in, he's so stressed out about it. He can only make those decisions for like 2-3 hours a day, and then he just be like, "Oh, that's too fucking much. I'm out of here." And he leaves work at 5. Only show up to work around 10, possibly 1, and he's out of there. Right? Best fucking energy. Okay. A lot of people believe that this whole 9 to 5 thing is some kind of weird enslavement thing to keep people busy. I think it's just people who are like, they don't really understand how life works and stuff. And every so often when a lad comes along who's speaking the truth, but he doesn't have a fucking, if I was saying this if I was doing this podcast right now live out of a helicopter, which I will be doing soon, and I was throwing 50 euros out of the helicopter while I was talking to you, you would be listening and you would be writing down everything I'm saying, but I'm not. I'm a lad in a white shed who's telling you he's the devil, and that's trust him. All right. Okay. You're getting distracted by the little details. You're getting hung up on, oh yeah, but I don't like Amazon. I want to open a pet shop. This doesn't apply to me. It does. Time management. Time management. Your time is going all out the window. Why? Because you don't want to deal with your life and you're on fucking social media. Like I'm on social media for business, but that's it. You'll notice that with all the top people. Fucking Kanye West isn't on fucking Instagram, is he? He knows it's a lot of fucking bullshit. It's just a distraction to keep you engaged with advertising, okay? Because people want to feel part of community, because people don't know how to fucking interact with each other. People are terrified. Do you know what happened to me today? I'm terrified of answering the door, and I got crippling social anxiety, man. It's fucking horrific. Someone rang me. I never answer my phone. Scares the shit out of me. Someone rang my phone. I thought it was this guy. He's running late today. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it today. He's got a few businesses on the go. I was hoping he could come in and just be like, because I don't want to just be like, rah, 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 rah. I want different people's perspective. I want the best people's perspective that I can fucking get, and I'll be getting on some top dogs who will be on the Vegan Stephen podcast. Okay, so this guy rings me up, and I see Cork, and I ring it. I go, "Hello, Cork. How are you getting on?" And then the guy says, "How did you know I'm from Cork?" And I said, "How can I help you?" And he says, "Hey, I'm just doing a survey." Or I said, "How you going in Cork?" And he goes, "Oh, geez, not too bad now. The weather's not too bad at all." Because when a stranger starts talking to me, I'm just like, what do they want? Why are they talking to me? I'm very scared. I want this situation to stop. I'm uncomfortable. This is new. I just want to go home and watch Netflix. What is going on here? Get me out of the situation. Where is my mommy and daddy and my team? All right, so this randomer telemarketing sales lad rang me. I'm like, yeah, Cork. I started chatting away to him. I go, oh, geez, Cork, that's great. Yeah, this lad's trying to sell me something, by the way. Oh, Cork, how are you getting on? Yeah, it's good, crack. He's talking about the weather now. It's like, oh, yeah, it's good, Cork. I said, listen, man, like, because I thought it'd be someone I knew, because I see this random number. And I've already described telemarketing sales as illegal. So what they have to do is get you to these surveys, and then they sell the surveys to companies and so on, okay? Because they can't sell you stuff, so they sell information. The same reason when you're in the credit union, your bank, the owner of the credit union is selling your details to other companies. Why? Because that's where the money is, information. They want to know what times people make transactions, what time. All this stuff is improving products. All this is the evil stuff which corporations are evil. Corporations, are corporations evil? Possibly they do some evil things. Possibly. Do they do amazing things? Well, yes, they do fucking amazing things. I go to Starbucks all the time. Evil corporation, yes. Gives 5% of its profits to charity, yes. Doesn't pay taxes, allegedly, yes. All this mad things. Consistent product, yes. Is it the best product? No. Loads of people fucking hate Starbucks. Apparently the coffee is fucking shit. It does me. I know nothing about coffee. I just go, listen, I need something to wake me up, man. I need something to get through the day. Okay. Vegan Stephen podcast, number one vegan podcast every single day, every 24 hours. We're here talking about how material possessions get in the way of your goals. And for some reason why people feel if they buy something that represents an idea, it empowers them to follow that idea. Let's talk about examples. This new girl or something called Billie Eilish. I could have the wrong name. I don't know anything about her. All I do know is she's a marketing genius. I haven't really listened to her music. Her music doesn't matter, to be honest. Oh my god, that's awful. That's so disrespectful to women. Chill the fuck out. Do you know what? When someone said to me, I'm always making jokes about everyone, about myself, about fucking white sheds and white sheds. What's fucking? Have you seen the state of white sheds? I can't deal. Anyway, if sometimes I make jokes which are completely inappropriate because I have to try things out, and people lose their fucking. Sometimes people are like, Vegan Stephen, he's the funniest man I've ever met. He's fucking genius. And then I say something that ruffles their own personal feathers, their own place in reality, their own. Sometimes I'll use classic jokes because classic jokes. Blah 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 blah. Oh man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for saying this. But basically, sometimes I make jokes about the way women used to be treated in the workplace. Okay, we're talking about the past, and these women will come up to me and just be like, "How?" They'll say nothing. They'll laugh along, and then the next week they'll be like, "Do you know what? I really didn't like that thing you said about women washing up or whatever the fuck it is." And I'm like, why didn't you say anything? When you say anything at the time, why didn't we just fucking talk about it? And it's like, well, I didn't want to be embarrassed. And I was like, I can't say this to them at the time, but it's your own. Man, people have been slagging me my whole fucking life for not being able to read. I've been nearly kicked out of every school I've ever been in. And I can't just be like, hey man, people who can't read need rights too, man. You just get fucking on with it. Okay, you can't fucking read. That's fucking shit. Just fucking adapt or move around that to get whatever your goals are. I've said to people before, I want to do fucking podcast or whatever, and they've said to me shit like, well, you'll have to be able to read to do that, or I say there'd be a lot of spelling in that, you wouldn't do a podcast. People have said all this fucking crazy shit to me. People who really fucking like love me have said I won't be able to do a podcast because they don't believe in me. Why? Because I haven't done it before. Why? Because I haven't shown them. Why? Because my visions are always above and beyond everyone's expectations. And they're fucking intimidated by the fact that they're not doing the fucking same thing I could be doing. There's nothing special about me. Back to time management. There is an amazing book. There is an amazing book called fuck my life. It's something Hour Work Week. 5-hour work week. I don't know what it is. Man, you can apply this shit to fucking anything, weight loss or whatever. It's just controlling your fucking mind, not making excuses. I really want to go on a bit the whole weight loss thing, but I was just getting too much fucking trouble, so I'm just gonna chill the fuck out. I have a clear goal here. My clear goal is to talk about time management. Okay, so if you have someone taking care of all, imagine how productive you'd be, right? If all you had to do for one day was to come up with answer one decision. One day. You didn't have to do anything. You could just walk around the park, do whatever you want to do, and at the end of the day, someone's going to be like, okay, do you remember that decision we gave at the start of the day? You got to answer that now. And in Jeff Bezos' decision, he goes, I'm just going to sleep on it. I'll have an answer for you tomorrow. All right. He's a very wise man, and he understands that what's on your mind and how you think about it and how you think about it most works. And okay, there's this book called I can't even remember, something Hour Work Week. It's like the 5-hour week, 10-hour work week, whatever. And here's how it tells you how to do it. Okay, here's a spoiler alert. Here's what happens at the end. As I said, this is not a new idea. Like, everyone just rips off everyone and tries to claim credit. I'm just open source, man. If you want to, oh Jesus, oh, coffee pains. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Love life. Oh baby, I just want to get off camera. Oh, Right, break time. Right, we're back. Right, so here's how this just takes balls and nothing else. What I'm about to say to you, it's it. Here's what you do. Okay, get a job anywhere. Get any kind of job, ish. All right, you get a job. Let's say it's in. Oh God. Okay, let's say it's in answering phones. Who the fuck knows? I'm just making something up. You get a job. You go into somewhere. They go, listen, fucking. You work for this phone company, okay? You work for this phone company, and you have to call up 10 people every day and ask them to fill out a survey. Okay, we're going to pay you €10. We're going to pay you €10 an hour plus of every survey you get. We will give you an extra €2. Okay, you get €10 an hour plus €2 for every survey completed. All right, that seems like a traditional job. A job where you have to communicate with people digitally-ish, without not face to face. While you're the kind of confines of a lot of cheap jobs, they involve there's minimum wage involved, just around €10 an hour, and then you get a little bonus if you bring a lot of, like, if you make a lot of sales. All right, this is typically how a lot of employee things work. Oh, Now, the average employee does not have the Vegan Steven seal of approval business plan, but luckily you do. Okay, so here's what you do. Here's a little business plan for you. Okay. Now, I just want you to, everything I say, I just want you to remix it in your own mind, apply it to your own situation. Do not get caught up on the little details like, oh, but I grass for a living, so this doesn't apply for me. Just take out a little something and just go, geez, maybe if I brought a packed lunch, geez, fucking, or maybe if I ate out for lunch, maybe I'd save time because I wouldn't have to make a packed lunch. Ooh, geez, that's another way of thinking about it, isn't it? Ooh, geez, having someone else, having a own personal chef. Oh man! All right, here we go. Right, we're gonna wrap this up quick because we're losing focus, baby. We're losing focus. So how this works is you get a job in tech or whatever. You have a certain amount of commission and you have a certain amount of phone calls or whatever you have to make. Okay, here's what you do. You go on to Fiverr.com. What's Fiverr.com? Oh my god. Or else it's a website where you can charge anyone a Fiverr to do anything. So there's loads of websites like it where just entrepreneurs hang out. You can even do this on fucking Facebook if you want. Oh god. So what you do is you go to some country where the wage is lower. Philippines. Doesn't matter what country it is. Is this taking advantage of people? Maybe. Who knows? You decide. But in the short term, it's getting everyone where they want to go. If you pay someone €2 in the Philippines, average wage I think is around €2 an hour in Philippines. So if you pay someone €2.50 an hour in the Philippines, they're going to be able to pay their family better. Be able to okay, just pay them more than average wage. Give them respect. Give them fucking perks to their job, such as free gym membership, free healthcare for their family. Let them know if they get prego or whatever that you'll keep them on some kind of retainer, whether it's half their wage for the next 2 years or whatever the fuck it is. All right, that will build loyalty from your customers. Employees, which are more important than your customers. Oh my god! Oh, you can't say that. All right, maybe your customers are more important than your employees. Oh, it just got fucking freezing. Staying focused, people. Okay, so you're getting paid €10 an hour. You're getting paid €10 an hour by your company, Vodafone, or whatever call center you're being employed by right now. Oh Jesus! You say, listen, I'm fucking. I only have one leg. Can I work at home? And I'll be twice as productive. And they go, yes, you only have one leg. Do you have a doctor's cert for that? They go, yeah, I do, yeah. Give your doctor $1,000 and be like, listen, will you tell my boss I can't walk? I'll give you €1,000. And he says, that's against all thing. I can't do that for you. I can't give you that thing that says, because I'm an honourable doctor. I can't take $1,000 cash just to write a fake doctor's cert. Did it work? Just take the fucking cash. Give me the cash. Okay, I'll give you. Okay, listen, I'll give you $4,000 when the camera's off. Okay, I'll give you $4,000. Just say you won't take it now, and I'll give it to you in the toilets after. Okay, moving on. So you work in a call center, yada 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 yada, whatever you want to do. Here's what you do: you go to Philippines, you ring up Philippines, whatever. You get a PA, personal assistant. You get 4 of them. I don't know what fucking we are divided by. Okay, you get and often, or people in whatever country. You go to any country and just pay them a bit better. So now you have 5 of these people who are now getting paid more their average wage in their own country. Oh Jesus. Okay, so now you got 5 people working for you. So instead of you getting your pay, so you're getting paid €10 an hour. All right, you're getting paid €10 an hour. You can either option A, if you didn't read this book, just go in and work your ass off for an hour and get €10. Grand. Option B, over here, using the Vegan Steven method, go to a developing country where €10 an hour will get you something like 5 people to work for that. So now instead of you having to work, 5 people are doing your job for you for the same amount of money. Okay? You have 5 times the amount of power for the same amount of money energy, which is €10. Okay. Every survey which is done, completed, they are offering you €2. Okay. Survey represents your sales commission. Okay. So you have these 5 people working for you. You have your own team. This has all been set up in half a day. You've just went on Fiverr and been like, hey, can I even do it? Blah, blah, blah. All right, there's loads of websites like Fiverr, and I might even be using the wrong one. Who knows? Places where people go to look for work. Freelancer, another one. There's always websites starting up like this. Oh, Jesus. I mean, if you want to be all like, right, this is just day one. We're building a thing, right? We're building a fucking big job. Oh, jeez. And oh my God, who built this item? They went to a different country and got people to work below the minimum wage. And I think these were designed in California and made in China, perhaps. And there may or may not be. Okay, I can't go into conspiracies because I don't know if they're true or not. So they're not worth even talking about. If you know something is factual from history or whatever, okay, you can let that into your mind. You have multiple sources to prove that's true. You can take that into your stream of consciousness or whatever. There may still be some debate about it, whether, hey, I don't believe people ever went on the moon or something. But overall, people can kind of be like, okay, someone went on the moon or whatever. You can kind of, there's a bit element of mystery there, but overall, it's like, okay, 99% of people believe this, so we'll go along with that for now, and then we'll have someone on your team look into it or whatever. Okay, we're getting lost track. So right now, instead of going into work and working for 1 hour, you get to sit in your hole watching Netflix for 1 hour, and 5 people are doing your job instead of 1 person. That means you have 5 times. You've 5 times the opportunities to get one of these surveys filled out, because it's literally like the lottery. They're just ringing up random ass people. And if they're smart, they'll only ring up people who filled out surveys before, because 75% of customers are repeat customers. Oh, truth bomb! Whoa, whoa, whoa! 75% of customers are repeat customers. What? Oh my God! Yes, that's why people do built-in obsolescence, because how do you get someone to pay €500 phone and you charge them €500, whatever? How do you get them to buy another phone for €500, have this break after 2 years, and then they have to buy another one, and then they have to buy another one, and everyone in their family, they have to buy another one every 2 years? Built-in obsolescence. It's when you time something to break by a certain time frame. And that's all right. Like, it's written up in the legal agreements and everything. You can go into a shop and get the battery replaced for an artificially inflated price. You can go into the shop of any smartphone manufacturer ever and say, listen, I want to get a new battery in this, and they'll go, grand, €100. And you go, oh, Jesus, it'd be cheaper to buy a new one. And they go, yes, it would. Would you like a new one? And you go, fuck it, I'll take a new one. Artificially inflated price. Apparently, this is what China do with their currency. They artificially inflate their currency. So when you go over there with €1,000, it's okay. I'm not even going to get into that. You Google that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. Artificially inflated price. So in the same factory, you can go on eBay and buy the same battery, and with a screwdriver, by watching one YouTube video, you can unscrew the back here. I've done it plenty of times for many people. This was ready to go in the bin, wasn't it? This cost you €200 or something, whatever this is. This is a Vegan Stephen patented phone. I'm just joking. So this phone right here, okay? It's just... it has to be disposable, otherwise you'll never buy another one, because 75% of their money is coming from people who've had one of their phones before which broke. Is any of this knowledge? I know it's going to take a few hours. You're going to have to watch this shit for another 10 hours before you're like, oh my God, maybe he's right. But really, honestly, I don't give a fuck if I'm right. I'm probably wrong. I just want to make you think freely, question things. Oh, fuck my balls. It's Friday the 8th. I should probably go out and party tonight. I'm getting kind of stuck in a bubble of just work, focus on goals. So, okay. So we've already talked. We're gonna wrap this up. This is time management. So instead of working for 1 hour, you get to sit home and watch Netflix, and you have 5 people working for you for 1 hour. They make commission. Let's say you make 1 sale an hour. What's that? €2. €2 bonus, a sales bonus, whether you're selling clothes or wherever the fuck it is you're selling. Now, if you have people who are working for you for €5 an hour, like, what is your actual job? Your job's not actually to stay on Netflix. Your job is to motivate them and be like, come on, bro, if you're getting €2 10 an hour, that's big on the minimum wage. Let's go. You got to prove yourself. We're going to get someone else. Let's go. And I'll say, listen, bro, if you double your sales, I will double your money. Okay? You were getting paid the minimum wage over there. I'm already paying you above the minimum wage. How would you like to be getting paid double or triple your minimum wage right now? That means you can just, if you want, you can just give your mom minimum wage for free over there, and you can look after your family. All right? What do people want? To feel safe. To feel like they're not going to be fucking attacked. But if you want to control people, you got to keep them under with fear. You got to keep them down with fear. Otherwise, they will rebel. And they will realize that they don't have to live in fear. And they will rebel. That's why lads like me get shot. Oh, jeez. So I have to say, I'm only messing. Don't be listening to me. This is a comedy show. This is not real. This is fantasy. Okay. So you have 5 people working for you in a different country. And obviously this is not going to work out the first time. You may have to replace the staff 7 times. You may have to try out different jobs. Your boss catches you doing this or whatever. Okay, so your supervisor is you work when you first started this job, when you went into the phone shop or whatever. You show up and you're like, listen, I am making 1 sale an hour because I'm just one person. The next day, you stop showing up for work because your doctor gave you a mysterious cert to work from home. What's that all about? You pay them $1,000 cash, baby. The world is all done by bribes and Christmas presents, and anyone who tells you otherwise is living in dreamland. No, Stephen, you're so cynical. Listen, man, if you gave me $1,000 right now, I would sell you this candle and tell you it was fucking gold. Why? Because I'm human, and people are everyone has like what they want and all the rest of it. And right now I may or may not be in a certain situation where money has an inflated value. Okay, let's keep going. So now you've just shut up, and now instead of having for your job in Vodafone or wherever the fuck you're into, your call center job, they were about to fire you yesterday because you only brought in 1 sale an hour, 1 survey an hour. They're gonna fire you. They're saying, listen, you showed up late for work. Don't like your hair. Let me know about. I'm gonna get all these things, so you're gonna be terrified, so you won't leave your company because you're entrapped by life. You have to pay a fucking mortgage. You can never leave. And all this shit. All right. So the next day in work, you've just started up this mini company, which I've told you about how to do it. And the next day, instead of having how many 9 to 5, let's just say that's 8 hours a day. I don't know how. I'm not good at maths. I can't do it. Okay, let's just say you had 8 surveys. Okay, the first day because you were doing it all yourself. The next day, all you had to do was tell people, "Listen, man, if you do better, I'll give you more money to motivate your staff." All right, you don't know about human psychology, but you know that money fucking works, and money motivates people. Like, come on, man, you need that Ferrari. Let's go. I'll give you shiny things. Bullshit, but everyone falls for it, unfortunately. Okay, as I said, if I was doing this podcast out of a speedboat, I'd be fucking huge tomorrow, and I will be doing it out of a speedboat because I'm willing to play the game. All right, Vegan Stephen podcast live coming soon out of a fucking speedboat, and probably within the next 2 years, I'll be doing this podcast underwater. You're like, Steve, you're out of your mind. I will be doing this. Like it's not that hard. I can literally figure out all the technological complications, how to figure them out right now, why we couldn't do this underwater. It's really fucking grand. Like if you want to do something, you can actually just fucking do it. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, did you guys doing the blah blah? It's honestly fucking fine. It's fucking fine. All right. So you're about to get fired from your job because you're trying to do it yourself. The next day you show up, you have your fucking team with you. Digital team, 5 people working underneath you. And this time you've 5 times the amount of sales. That means I'm so bad at maths, but basically every hour you've come out with 5 surveys done instead of 1 survey. And you just got to stay at home and watch Netflix. All right. What's stopping you doing that right now? Oh, I don't really know how to do it. I just told you how to do it. All right. Google countries which have a certain level of English, I guess. If it was a lad in Dublin right now, the biggest problem I know of from people I know who've done this thing, the biggest issue is communication. So what you might have to do is hire somebody else. Then once you hire someone else who's going to be an interpreter kind of thing for you, or else on the first day Google translate everything, and in a week's time when you get 100 people working under yourself instead of just 10 people, because the next week you're making fucking bonuses, man. I've literally told you how to, because that's all your boss is doing is what I've just said. All right. Your actual boss probably lives in some country like Sweden or somewhere where they actually have to pay their staff like, I don't know, 30 euro an hour or something. And instead they're going, right, we need a country where people won't fucking protest, and there can't be any. We want to repress people with fear. So what we need to do is, let's see, repress people with fear. We need up and coming companies, people who won't charge. Oh Jesus, whatever. All right, what I've just told you is what your boss is doing to you. Okay, so you can let your boss shout at you while he's watching Netflix, or you can shout at someone else while you're not watching Netflix. All right, I told you how to do it. Vegan Stephen, that's not ethical. I know it's not ethical, but that's what your boss is doing, and you're letting them do it, and you're agreeing to it, and you're taking money off him. All right. And what are you going? If you get a sore leg, you get pregnant tomorrow, what's going to happen? Boom. Possibly fired. Possibly. Who knows what kind of match it's going to go down? They're going to be like, oh shit. Stephanie's looking a bit pregnant. Oh fuck. Stephanie's looking a bit pregnant. Has she? Please tell me she's been late more than 10 times. She's been late more than 10. Oh, thank fuck. We can let her go for that. We just need one more thing to fire her. Get onto PR and find out she said anything racist in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, she said something racist in one of her tweets back in 2006 before she worked for us. Right, it's a stretch, but fuck it, we'll do it. We're not paying. Do you know how much money we're going to lose if we fucking pay Pauline fucking healthcare when she's fucking pregnant, man? She could die. That could be a million lawsuit. All right, this is the way people think, because they got to follow the money. Was some mad stories going on before about companies taking out life, and when they found out one of their staff members was do you know how I know all this stuff? Because I look at I listen to interviews with the staff members of the staff of these big huge companies. I can't remember the name of that. Just all like people who are starting in like not Taco Bell or their first day in Disney or all this stuff, and they're like, whoa man, my boss told me I'd be fired if I didn't sell like these cancer apples to 10 people. He said so he's gonna lose my job, and I had to sell them cancer apples for chicken, and I fell off and I couldn't sleep, but I would have lose my job. My family would have fucking starved. So yeah, you can be put in a position of vulnerability by working for your boss, and you have to do whatever he says, where it's selling cancer to kids, wherever it is, or you can take responsibility for your own ethics. Sure, it might be not 100%, like if you open a factory up in China today, it may not be 100% ethical, but you're going towards being an ethical company. and everything you're doing is falling underneath that. So for the first year, you're not going to be able to visit the factory. For the second year you go over there, you're going to be able to improve workers' rights in your factory. The third year you go over there, you're going to be able to make sure that there's proper like life insurance for all your people in these different countries. For the third year, you're bringing money into the country. You're building confidence to the people by paying them way above what their company, what their people around them is. Imagine if some lad came in from some mad country where the living wage there was €70 an hour, and they go to you, right, what are you making in Ireland? I'm making €10 an hour. Right, listen, we'll give you €25 an hour if you fuck it, we'll give you €50 an hour if you ring up some people. If you ring up some people and try to do them surveys, you'd be like, fucking hell, €50 an hour ringing up people and giving them surveys. Grand. I'll have a few cans while I'm doing that. It'll be happy days. I will be happy days. That's exactly what I'm doing to these other people. They're getting way above the wage. And in the big picture, yes, it is awful, it is corrupt, but it's slowly pushing everything up. And even if you do turn into an evil corporation or something, you're giving 10% of your profits to charity. So even if you're making absolute royal balls of everything, you have a backup plan there. You have 10% of your profits going to charity. So even when someone says, listen, you fucking shot your wife, you'll be like, yeah, I did shoot my wife. But who's paying for your fucking, who's paying for your healthcare or whatever? I don't know. Right, that's getting a bit too evil. But this is the way these guys talk, man. The way these guys talk will blow your mind. Have you ever watched interviews with these billionaires? They're just like, they're not operating on the same level as us. Like, can you imagine if you asked one of these lads to make their own cup of tea? Like, they'd fucking shoot you. Oh my lord. And here's me. No coffee. Why? Because I was just like you guys, being a gullible fuck. Thinking, oh, I'm just not working hard enough. Let me tell you something, right? A lot of people have said to me, Vegan Stephen, I love your music. Can I come to your live gig? Vegan Stephen, love your inspirational, but when can you do this? When can you do that? Love your music. Love what you're doing with music. Really like that vegan music you're doing. Love vegan pop. I was fucking, when can I buy the album? People are saying all this stuff, right? And this is the power of marketing and branding. Have they heard my music? No. The only music which people have heard of mine, they think my music is great. They think people are saying they want to come to my concerts. People are like saying, can you play at my house party now? People are saying, can I invest in your company? I love what you're doing. People are saying, yeah. They're fucking knocking on the door like, oh, please let me in. Oh, yada, 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 yada. My music is not out. I have no songs out. You cannot hear Vegan Stephen music at all. I've released maybe 3 or 4 30-second videos of just me vibing in the studio. I'm like, like this beat, man. Yeah. I don't have any music. People are telling me they like my music. What music? I haven't given you any music. All right, that's the power of psychology. You're kind of assuming that you like my music. You haven't heard my music. Why? Because you like me. You like people promoting positivity. So you're like, fuck it, their music must be class. Okay? I've been making music. I've made triple albums, double albums, all the rest of it. Really fucking kick-ass albums. When people listen to it, they're like, fuck, man. This sounds like just like any bopping song on the radio. I'm like, yeah, it fucking does. And they're like, how much are you making off this? And I'm like, no one wants it. No one, like, I can't give it away. No one wants it. Because I didn't apply branding to my product. I didn't apply an idea to my product. Right now, I'm applying an idea to my product, my vegan music, and my podcast, and everything I do is together. That's why people think that my music must be great, and they're telling me it is great, but they've never fucking heard my music. Why? Because of branding. Why? Because of ideas. Why? Because I'm resonating with people. Why? Because I'm resonating with the fucking culture. Companies hire a lot of money for people like me. Think of Subway. They hired that lad who have a story to tell and so on. Think, why do people watch X Factor? Because fucking they have a sad story to tell. This is all character development in that film you're watching. All right, this is like Luke Skywalker. He's still hanging around at the fucking ranch. He's got a story to tell. You can't wait to find out where he's going to go do the fucking Death Star. Sales and business is all about storytelling. Imagine when you were a kid and your granddad was like, I have a story to tell you about the war. And you knew he'd never been to war in his life. But you were like, fuck it. This is way better than TV. And you sit down with all your little cousins and all that rest, and you're like, fucking hell, granddad was in a submarine. Fucking brilliant. And he probably was never in a submarine, but he was just like, come here till I tell you a yarn. He's there supping on his Guinness. Let me tell you how I met your mother. All right, I've only got 4 seconds left of the Vegan Stephen podcast. This is the Vegan Stephen business program. It's completely 100% interactive. Yesterday, I did a lecture for an hour and 40 minutes on how you can brainstorm your business right now, regardless of what it is, whether it's you want to open a painting company, you want to start singing songs, whether it's you want to promote wheelie bin insurance, whether it's you're not happy with the consistency of paint and you think paint has got out of hand, it needs to be stopped. White paint needs to be stamped out and needs to be replaced with oil paint because everyone who uses white paint is a fucking moron. If that's what you believe, do it. Here's I'll write your fucking theme song for you. Okay, here we go. Let's go. If you want, oh shit. Do you want your dog to be confident? Cause I just want your dog to be confident. I just want your dog to be confident. I just want to make your dog confident. All right, theme song, done. I just want to make your dog confident. That whole dog walking business I was talking about yesterday. What business were we talking about today? Filling out fucking... People love all this fucking song shite. I'll write your theme song right now and you can use it for your what's it fucking called? What business have you come for today? We're selling surveys, okay? So you're like, please hold. You're building a fucking positive brand. Here we go. This is going to be the this is the ad for the survey, okay? Do you want to be part of the future and change the world? Well, now's your chance. Just fill out this survey and have your opinion heard. Okay? It resonates what people want to feel. You're making people, I want to be fucking heard. My wife never listens to me. My friends don't respect me. They want to be fucking heard. They want to change the world. How can they do it? They fill out this fucking survey, which will have an impact on the world, and you're letting them know. You're empowering them. And listen, baby, I gotta go. I got too much shit to do. All right. DM me. I'm all for the collaborations. And all the rest of it. I gotta go. Love and much love.